Hi guys, it's Shayla again from Freckle Finance. Today I'm actually going to show you my cloth diaper routine. Cloth diapering does involve a lot of research, and just because this is the way I do my cloth diapers doesn't mean that's the way everyone else is supposed to, because it varies depending on detergent and also your washing machine. So here we go. If you're new to this channel, make sure you click that subscribe button below. I upload videos on personal finance, financial independence, and lifestyle videos, as well as I'm gonna start doing more videos related to frugal mommy and frugal home living. So first I have the bucket of diapers up here. I did want to just explain that from the research I saw, you were supposed to keep this open air, that it actually helps prevent smells and everything. And I mentioned before, I think, that I had a friend who did cloth diapering, and she did this and she said that yes, this was the better way, and in fact she actually bought me the liner for this. So clearly my bucket is a little small, but I usually have some diapers left before I start this. So I'm just going to toss all of these diapers in. I remembered that we had an explosion, so I'm going to throw that one in there as well. And I also do cloth wipes, and they are in there as well. Now this is not actually full enough for the wash, but we are doing a pre-wash first. I just want to say he is exclusively breastfed, so this is the total. I just take it off and throw it in there. I can do an updated one when he starts solids because the routine is going to be a little different, but when they're exclusively breastfed, this is not formula, just breastfed, you can just throw everything in there. And I know that sounds kind of gross, but you'll see it comes out perfectly fine. So I'm going to set the settings. This is the first wash, as I said. So I have something called speed wash. I'm going to change the temperature to tap cold because the temperature actually doesn't matter, at least for the type of detergent I'm using. Like I said, this is different for everybody. The spin speed is extra high, which is what they want, and soil level heavy. The last setting is just a signal, so that's just whatever you prefer. And we will start this, and it's going to be 25 minutes. So we finished the pre-wash, or the first short wash. We are now going to do the longer wash. It's long, it's just over an hour, I think. Once again, these are cloth diapers. So I've already thrown our underwear in here. What you want is nothing bigger than an adult t-shirt. That was the guideline I was given. However, there are varying sizes of adults, so I actually don't put anything bigger than pretty much a pair of boxers or like my son's clothes. I did also want to mention that I use disposable breast pads, so I toss that in there as well. And what you want is this 3/4 full, or sorry, 1/2 to 3/4 full as well, since I wasn't actually recording when I thought I was. You do want to fill this up to the top of the normal line if this is your dryer or washing machine, but I will link down below the link where I got all this information from, so that you make sure you're doing the right thing. As well, you need to test whether you have hard water or not. I did that before I did my first cycle, and I don't. There is an extra step if you have hard water. So will everything go disastrous if you don't follow all these steps? Of course not. This keeps your diapers good quality for longer, and it just does a really good wash. There's recommendations on like diaper rash cream and everything. So we're just following it because this will, if we ever want to resell these, they'll be in better condition. There's less staining, etc., etc. There's less buildup, which means it'll continue to absorb really well. There's lots of types of detergents that aren't safe at all to use on cloth diaper. Pretty much most natural ones, unfortunately, don't work, or sorry, not natural, homemade ones don't work for cloth diapering. So that's one of the first things about cloth diapering. If you use them, or if you've ever used anything that's not supposed to be used on cloth diapers, you can always strip your diapers, which I've never done a stripping before, but that will be also in the link to the website. So yeah, so I'm just going to finish putting in the rest of my son's clothes in here because I just wash all of that together. I'm not grossed out. This has already gone through one, quick cycle. It's about half the time, but it's gone through that. And so a lot of the grossness has already been taken out, and this is just going to be kind of the deep clean. The one thing too about adding his clothes to this wash is that we don't need as many clothes for him because we do a wash 2 to 3 times a week. So I'm just going to close this. And then the setting is going to be heavy duty. And then you can select again whatever temperature you wish. We'll keep it at cold. And once again, it's an extra high spin, extra high soil. That's for this machine. Could vary for other machines. Now this is load sensing, so it's going to figure out how long it actually wants it to be depending on how much is actually in there, but it's usually over an hour. And then I have this, the last time I washed it and I never put it away. It's currently inside out, but this is what's on the inside of the bags. And I will just line this bucket, which was something I got off Amazon. I just wanted to have some holes in it, and then also not very expensive. It's pretty cheap quality, honestly. You don't need it to be nice quality. It's just garbage bag to hold cloth diapers. Hey guys, so my laundry is now finished. What I'm going to do is sort between what I'm bringing outside to dry and what I'm putting in the dryer. So for me, I don't think it's a big deal to be doing all of this during the day. I know some people think it's a lot of time to do laundry. Honestly, like Thanksgiving's tomorrow, I've got cooking to do. Because I baby wear and he's not too heavy, he's about 13 pounds, I'm able to get a lot done. However, like I was cleaning downstairs and elsewhere and playing with him a bit while this was all going on. Like I was gonna be at home today anyways. So I'm just gonna bring this over here, and anything that's going outside is gonna go in here. Now obviously if you're someone it's winter right now or in an area that you can't really hang dry, you're gonna have to just do it in the dryer. I have personally not looked up how to do in the dryer yet because it rains so infrequently right now and usually does all times of the year in Northern California, but I haven't looked it up. But we're gonna take these downstairs and we're gonna hang this outside. So you can probably see my yard is not finished. When I do have a finished yard, I plan on hanging much more things to dry and also not being contained to the small corner, which currently has sunlight. Pretty much just got sunlight, so it doesn't have too much sunlight, but I'm not putting it there in the dirt because when it does rain, it takes a while. So here we go. So there it all is on here. You'll see that some of them are stained. Now, how much they unstain really depends on the sun, but the fact that I never put any of these in the dryer means the stains don't set. That's a problem with using dryers. So, and I've got some wipes down here. So I didn't mention I do use cloth wipes. We do also use disposable, and we do use disposable diapers at night. This process took too long. I told you I only had 1 diaper left for him in cloth. So he's currently in a disposable. So that was unplanned, but only so I could film this video. I would have done the laundry late last night otherwise, but it was just not going to be able to work out as well here. And as well, I just want to say for those who have a front loader washing machine, make sure you keep the door open and follow the instructions for cleaning because it is not the same as a top loader.